Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, so you've probably seen all the headlines, right? AI, jobs, lots of uncertainty floating around.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
But what if, just what if those headlines are, only half the story? Today, we want to get beyond that sort of surface level fear. We're going deep into the incredible opportunities AI is actually creating.
And crucially, how you can find them.
Exactly. The mission here is to really shift perspective. Think abundance, not scarcity.
Right, because AI doesn't just take tasks away, it redefines work itself.
So for this deep dive, where are we pulling our insights from?
We're focusing on a really fantastic source. It's a full video by R.W. Martin called Beyond the Headlines, How AI is Creating New W Opportunities and How You Can Find Them.
Ah, R.W. Martin. Good stuff.
Yeah, he does a tremendous job laying out this whole transformation.
That idea, job transformation, I find that really fascinating. It's like a big societal upgrade almost.
That's a good way to put it.
Martin talks about routine tasks, repetitive stuff, customer service, data entry, maybe even some content creation being automated.
He does, and he mentions his own experience too, like in call centers. See it firsthand.
Which initially sounds a bit scary, doesn't it? Job elimination. How does his perspective help us kind of get past that fear?
Well, it can sound unsettling if you only look at elimination. But the key is how he reframes it. It's not just elimination.
It's transformation.
Exactly. Profound job transformation. Yeah. Think about electricity or personal computers.
Right. Huge shifts.
They changed everything about work, created whole new industries, roles we couldn't have even dreamed of back then.
Right.
AI is just the next big wave. Its real power is augmenting what we do.
Augmenting, like a copilot.
Yeah, a powerful copilot, as he puts it. It handles the tedious bits.
Freeing us up for the uniquely human skills.
Precisely.
So, okay, if AI is the copilot, what do these augmented careers look like? Where are the new opportunities really popping up?
That's where it gets exciting. Martin highlights several key areas. Got data science and analytics, obviously huge with all this data.
Makes sense.
Then the really cutting-edge stuff.
Yeah.
AI and machine learning engineering. That now includes understanding AI agents, too.
AI agents, so like more autonomous AI?
Kind of, yeah. Advanced AI doing specific tasks. Then cybersecurity, more critical than ever. Cloud computing.
Still huge.
Absolutely. And things like blockchain development, cryptography, that whole digital economy foundation.
What about robotics?
Definitely. Robotics software engineers, for instance, working on surgical robots, assistive tech, all sorts.
Wow.
Even roles like QA automation engineer, sales engineer. They're evolving, leveraging tech more. These are all high-demand fields.
That's quite a list. It makes you think, though, if AI is getting so good at tasks, what can it do? What's left that's fundamentally human?
That's a great question, and Martin really emphasizes this. These aren't just skills AI lacks. They're becoming human superpowers in this new landscape.
Superpowers, I like that.
We're talking true creativity, real originality, critical thinking, complex problem solving, especially with ethical nuances.
Definitely. Things that require judgment.
Exactly. Emotional intelligence, empathy, irreplaceable. Collaboration, communication, how we work together. And maybe most importantly, ethical judgment. Figuring out the right thing to do, considering the impact.
So these aren't just soft skills anymore, they're critical assets.
Fundamentally critical, not just for your career, but for, building a better society with this tech.
It's almost reassuring, isn't it, knowing our humanity is still the core value? Okay, so how do people get on this path? How do they cultivate these skills and tap into those careers?
Well, the biggest hurdle is often just knowing where to start, right? But the good news, as Martin points out, is learning is super accessible now. Targeted continuous learning is key. Platforms like Udacity, they offer specific nano degrees in AI, data science, robotics.
Nano degree, like focused online programs.
Exactly. Very career-oriented. Then there's the Linux Foundation for foundational tech, cloud skills, Blockchain Council for, blockchain certs.
Makes sense.
And Udemy has a massive library, beginner coding, advanced AI, pretty much everything.
So lots of options for learning. What about actually landing those jobs, presenting the skills?
Right. Once you have the skills, tools like career.io and resume.io are really helpful for showcasing them effectively, getting your profile right for these new kinds of roles.
So the overall message feels Pretty optimistic, actually. Empowering.
It really is. The age of AI is genuinely full of opportunity if you're willing to learn and adapt.
Okay, so for listeners wanting to dive deeper.
Absolutely. We strongly recommend watching R.W. Martin's full video. Again, it's beyond the headlines, how AI is creating new W opportunities and how you can find them. You can find it on YouTube.
And that video has links to all the platforms and tools mentioned.
Yes, all the resources are right there. It's a great starting point, a clear roadmap.
Excellent. So here's something to think about. How will you use AI as your co-pilot? And how will you double down on those unique human skills to shape your future and maybe contribute something positive back to the world?
A good challenge.
That's your deep dive challenge for today.